Hi, I'm Mike Ryan. In our final video in our series of our trip to Silver City, we're going to have a guided tour of the Tyrone Turquoise mine. In Silver City, we really have two major turquoise mines outside of the city. There's the Chino mine, which is the old Santa Rita pit, which is just almost due east of Silver City, about 10 miles. And then we have the Tyrone mine, which is 10 miles south of Silver City. Now, the Tyrone area is well explained in Turquoise in America, Part 1, the Great American Turquoise Rush, 1890 to 1910. And we explain the development of turquoise and how when the turquoise bust came in 1910, that's when Phelps Dodge began developing their copper mining activities in that area. In 1915, the company had built a mining town for the miners there. And it was during this period when there was an attempt by these large companies to create these workers, I guess you call it a workers' paradise, to try to keep the unions out. And they built this amazing city in Old Tyrone with a hospital and a store and housing for the miners' families. But it was short-lived because while the price of turquoise shot up during World War I, following the war, the price collapsed. And Silver City is located off a spur off of the main line. And just that extra distance made the Phelps Dodge operations in Bisbee much more profitable. So they shut down that operation in 1921. But they did recommence operations in 1968. And at that time, Old Tyrone was located right where they wanted to dig for copper. So they tore it down. And the only thing that's remaining is a jail, the old jail. So I guess it was a good jail, kept people in, still standing today. In any case, we're not going to see the jail because we couldn't get in to go back to where it is. But we will see the area of Old Tyrone. And you can see a picture here of Old Tyrone during its heyday. And this was taken in 1940. So even at this time, a lot of the buildings had already collapsed and gone away, but these were the main buildings left, including the hospital. I spent a lot of money there. Parker was important. He sold his claims to Phelps Dodge, and you read about that in Turquoise in America, Part 1. It's quite a story. So anyway, please join us on our guided tour of the Tyrone Turquoise / copper mines.
This is where the bosses were down here.
Okay.
And that one, and that's the old Jerome building. That come from Jerome, Arizona.
Which one? That one there.
Two peaked outfit.
Mm-hmm.
And then just below that was the shovelry, the shop. And that had the welding shop, machine shop. And then on below that was the shovel repair.
Now, if we're looking at all of these dumps here, the pit is going to be just the other side.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's where you have old Tyrone?
No, right here.
This was Old Tyrone?
This is it.
Okay. And you say the jail?
Yeah, it's still there. We may be able to see it on that other road.
Okay. So this was Old Tyrone. So
yes.
the Azure mine, and we're facing west. So just to the south then would have been where the old Azure claims were, all the old turquoise.
We may be able to see a little bit more
okay.
on our other.
Okay, so here we see to the left, we see these big high dumps. Now, that came out of a pit just the other side of that. Is that right, Norman?
Yes.
So there's a pit on the other side of that. But Norman, where are we looking now? If we look off to the right here where it's a flatter area.
Right around the corner, I believe, is where the Azure mine was. And then all these are just roads around the whole property.
And these mountains out here in front of us here, that would be the Burros.
Yes, that's Bullard Peak right there.
And that's the name that came from, I guess, the person of Bullard Street.
Right.
Which it became the de facto main street after the main street was washed out by the flood.
Right.
Do you know what year that was?
It's early 1900s.
Early 1900s.